But I'm gonna just
Maybe
go
it's
over.
gonna be a quick 30 minutes or something.
Exactly, yeah. Just two more, just two more things, actually. So, like you were saying, finding investors, you said REI
Yeah,
group,
there's
real,
REIA
real
groups in
estate.
every city, and they usually meet once a month.
Hmm.
If you're not in it already, I suggest join it.
Hmm.
They will give you even more information than I will because they go into issues that they deal with on a regular
Hmm.
basis in each
Hmm.
meeting. So it's a really great group to join.
Another way that I've seen or I found people as well, just going to like any type of meeting downtown that deals with real estate on any type of level. Like I don't any type of level. Like I don't care if it's taxes, it's about taxes or anything. Because the people that's usually investing and they got the money, they're gonna possibly be at those particular meetings. So
Yeah,
uh, getting out and being social is one of the best ways to find people. Home Depot, you find people there or find investors
yeah,
there as well.
yes, indeed. Like you can find investors. I think I found my last business partner at Home Depot. Actually, he was buying some carpet, and I was waiting for the carpet guy to come and cut mine. And we started
Uh,
talking, and like we exchanged numbers, and we like I think he was my bank for a while too.
wow.
Hmm.
Let me see. So it's just like, being creative, it's like if you want a hamburger, you got to go to Burger King and go to a fast food restaurant.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. You have to be creative. Like it's just like in today's business, like you can't open a store and put clothes there and expect people to just come and jump on it. It
and
doesn't
shop.
work like that. Like
Yeah.
business, like that's gonna be your biggest failure if you do that. Now,
Hmm.
if you open up a brick and mortar and bring value, what value are you gonna bring? Well,
Hmm.
you have the best such and such, or you have that place, but you customize it with such and such. Like what's gonna bring value to the place? And that's what a lot of people are missing is what's going to bring value to your business.
Right. And what do you feel about real estate agents, or becoming a real estate agent, or having to be, or even have to have a business before you even get started?
Well, becoming a real estate agent is to me like right now I'm empowering my little sister. She's at UNC Charlotte as a freshman. She's going to get her license and she's going to sell my real estate for me. So kind of
Mm-hmm.
keep it in house and she can buy her own car this summer if she does good. So that's a great thing. Um, but you know, starting real estate is it's a good thing if you're aggressive. If you want to make good money in real estate, you just have to be hungry. Like you have to be a salesperson. If you owned a business before, or if you own a business, like you have the mentality to be more than successful in real estate investment. My key thing is, hey, I'm giving you this knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
When you make that first deal, please share it with me. I wanna hear about this deal.
Hmm.
I want to see what part of I guess this interview or this meetups helped you in getting your first deal. That's what draws me. That's what makes me excited about giving this free information.
Hmm. Where I'm, and I mean, like I said, I've been looking at real estate for a while. There's certain points and times where you like I knew certain things that you didn't know. It's like then you went on to make 20,000, like you went to make $1 million with it. So it's not just about knowing the information because I know a lot and I study a lot, but you got to actually apply it. You got to because I know a lot and I study a lot, but you got to actually apply it and actually knowing
And you
that
know a
your
lot.
first 10
You know a lot.
your first 10 deals, like
opportunities. Find a way. With that $20,000, let's say you're able to quit your job and make over six figures a year. Will it
Mm.
be worth it then if you pay $20,000? If a
Yeah,
lot
and paying
was even more people trying to join, let's say Florida or something
like as we were talking about people paying for consultations and
this summer if she does good. So that's a great thing. Um, but starting real estate is it's a good thing if you're aggressive. If you want to make good money in real estate, you just have to be hungry. Like you have to be a salesperson.
Mhm.
If you owned a business before, or if you own a business, like you have the mentality to be more than successful in real estate investing. But
Mhm.
it only takes you to be creative and to find different ways. If let's say if you're not finding good deals on the market anymore, what are
Mhm.
you doing about it? Are you looking on Craigslist? Are you looking on Zillow? Like, are you looking on OfferUp like I did today? You got to be
Mhm.
creative. Are you driving around? You have to step out there and build your own opportunities. Like, opportunities don't just come after you. You gotta go look for it sometimes.
Yeah. Like as we were talking about people paying for consultations and what is the and that's the biggest thing. I was gonna say what's the biggest thing as far as like what hindered your students, but it's really nothing other than that is
Like my,
being
my
creative.
students did well. My students did
Hmm.
well, but the thing is, I I was at a point where I would help a couple of people. They'll make 30K, 90K, or even 60K, even 10K sometimes. But then I'm like, well, they're doing that, and then they completely stop real estate because they were like overly stressed or whatever.
Hmm.
For me, that I love that stress. But I wanted to say, okay, so I'm spending so much time helping other people. I need to make it worthwhile. So, like, how much would a an airplane ticket cost me? So if
Hmm.
I'm mentoring somebody in let's say Florida or something,
Hmm.
and I was to say, okay, so my mentoring is going to cost you $1,500, which I
Hmm.
used to charge. With that
Hmm.
$1,500, they don't know this, but that part of that $1,500 will be like an airplane ticket for me to come see you and help you close your first deal, or help you congratulate you on your first deal.
Mm.
Um,
Got you.
and like probably like $1,000, and the other 500 was for a nice steak dinner for myself. Got to keep the
Hmm.
beard full. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, like I wanted to make it worth my time as well, because
Hmm.
I saw that I was helping a few people. They were making great money,
Hmm.
but so many people wanted to join at that time to where I was like, okay, I need to find a way to help you slow down. I'm gonna start
Hmm.
charging $1,500, and people start like there was even more people trying to join after I was
Hmm.
charging than when I wasn't charging. So it was
Yeah,
crazy.
because yeah, I mean, I think we do understand that. That's why I said there's always a universal universe understanding of reciprocity. Where you pay for something and you get back what you pay for it, or that
Mhm.
should be the logic. Even though we know, for the longest time, our structures. That's why they falling falling right now. They don't work like that. They
Yeah,
don't give us as much value as they may even charge us at times. A lot of times they may be actually underpaying workers in different areas, different countries like yourself, the Congo, your native land, where they underpaying the people that's working for them.
yeah,
But
of
yeah, just
course.
that concept of reciprocity, you putting a price on it, and people know that you're valuable, that you're valuable. So you, like I say, there's value in paying for something. But I've seen some of these people. Yeah, I've seen some of these people charge $20,000 for a consultation.
And which it's actually fair because think about it. So they charge you $20,000, right? But with that $20,000,
Hmm.
you're able to quit your job. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I just can't see you, but I hear you.
I don't know what the hell happened. I'm touching stuff here.
The lights went out. They trying to shut out the lights. Just said wrap
I'm,
it
I'm,
up,
I'm
guys.
I'm giving too much knowledge here, man. I'm giving too much knowledge.
Free knowledge,
Now, but
free.
uh, with that $20,000, let's say you're able to quit your job and make over six figures a year. Will it
Mm.
be worth it then if you pay $20,000? If a lot of
Yeah,
people,
it
a lot
would.
of people will say, yeah. So
Yeah.
with me even saying $1,500, like it's like $1,500 to change your life. That's cheap. Me even coming right now and saying free, and giving you an opportunity to change your life. That's bigger than anything. But my key thing is, hey, I'm giving you this knowledge.
Hmm.
When you make that first deal, please share it with me. I wanna hear about this deal.
Hmm.
I want to see what part of I guess this interview or this meetups helped you in getting your first deal. That's what draws me. That's what makes me excited about giving this free information.
Hmm. Where I'm, and I mean, like I said, I've been looking at real estate for a while. There's certain points and times where you like I knew certain things that you didn't know. It's like then you went on to make 20,000. Like you went to make $1 million with it. So it's not just about knowing the information because I know a lot and I've studied a lot, but you got to actually apply it and actually knowing
And you
that
know a
your
lot.
first 10
you know a lot.
your first 10 deals, like you may not like your first 10 or 20 or 100 contacts may not be a deal, like it's going to take
Yeah.
you talking to a lot of people. You're going to have to go to a lot of meetings within a month's time. So you got to imagine like you stepping out on faith and you getting something on the contract for a month or two or based on the negotiation you have. You got to look at it like I used to work for Charter. I had to knock on the concept of working at Charter was I get $100 to $200 for every deal, right? Our
Hmm.
goal was to get 25 to 30 deals a month, you know.
Okay.
So if you used to do that, you have different tiers, that cap you out or whatever. But that was the goal. But you had to knock on 500 doors to get 20 to 30 sales. So I had to contact 500 houses to get 30 sales. So you got to think about how much time and effort. That's why, like I said, a consultation is worth it sometimes as well. But um, because the effort and energy that it takes and the effort and energy that someone puts in certain things, they had to go through the same thing you went through, and that's how they got the information.
Yeah.
But yeah, your first couple deals, your first home, your first contract may not come back, as a deal, but it will work. I promise you. Like the information that he has, are you a sovereign during this process with real estate? No, he's not really. He has a business. I mean, I haven't looked into the concept of sovereignty. Actually, I have actually. The way that real estate and the economy going, we're going into a sovereign economy, anyways, where you're going to probably have to. The best thing for you to do is partner with a distributor who is a sovereign entity, as far as like any type of cryptocurrency or any type of currency. I see that the sovereignty concepts are real important as far as us building as a nation, but we don't even have enough money for me to go sovereign and
Let's slow
to
down real quick. Woo! You talking? What is sovereign?
sovereignty. Like he's talking about, are you like sovereign, like a sovereign citizen, sovereign citizen, like you are the owner of your land and everything that's around you, where you are not in like partnership or in congruence with a government or a government entity.
Oh, gotcha. Y'all talking fancy big words over here. I was like, man, I need to. Y'all need to scale it up. let me get up there too. But that's what we try to get to, right? So we're trying to
Mhm.
get to a point where you own all your stuff. Um, like for me, for example, like yes, I do the own and finance thing, but that's for cash flow. But you will need public versus private. What you mean? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I hear you. Yeah, I
What
don't know
does
what you mean
public
by that.
versus private mean?
Yeah.
But all right. But anywho, you do. I'm doing what I'm doing. First of all, to create cash flow. With that
Mhm.
cash flow, I'm able to definitely uh, grab and grow at I guess, a larger scale and actually own my stuff rather than having to go through the banks. So I haven't really utilized the banks um, like a lot of other investors do. I had to get creative as far as how my money is coming basically.
Mhm.
Let's see. But go ahead, Rashad.
But yeah, it's like you just keep on you talking about how you get your particular money, or like how you borrow against the banks and things like that. If you want to touch on that right quick.
Oh, you did not know it was possible to make this much from real estate without being private creditor. Actually, it is very possible. Just like did he was he there when I talked about the 5K invested in $1,800 per month in residual income?
I don't know. They may have to go back and watch it after this.
Yeah, so you have to get creative on how you get your money. So it's not just and this is kind of what I was telling Rashad how I went from like just trying to make it and keep up and trying to make the million compared to thinking outside the box and reaching a million within like 6 7 months. And that's kind of this kind of creative thinking is what you have to do to get to that million. Yeah. Oh, he said he'll watch it later on. Yeah, you got to get creative with your cash flow, how you get your cash flow, and also with this whole market crash happening. Like, don't stop real estate. Rather, get creative as far as how you're gonna finance these deals without costing you too much money, and that's what I'm trying to get to.
Right. Yeah. So that's basically what we were just talking about. Where he just walked us through the technique that he just did as far as acquiring his particular three properties in less than a week. Three, right? About three properties, two in the last month.
I sold one
Two.
and I bought two.
Sold one and bought two. So three properties within the market right now. This is the perfect time, perfect market to find cash buyers. We were talking about the process of finding cash buyers, or different ways you can find cash buyers. So yeah, being creative is like the best way to your Havana right now. And like I said, the techniques that he has, they work. If you have any questions, write them down. After
Oh yeah.
this
Oh
credit
yeah.
score.
Recommended credit score for house purchasing. Um. Well, yes and no. Like, you can have credit and purchase a house, or you can get creative as far as purchasing a house. You can do owner finance, doesn't require credit. You can wholesale it, doesn't require credit. If you use an investor's loan, you only need 640 credit score. If you buy yourself and use FHA loan, you need a 580 credit score. So there's so many ways you can go about purchasing your homes. And let's say you don't have that much cash, or you don't qualify for a mortgage. Well, guess what? You can take $5,000 or $10,000, buy you a property cash in Danville, Virginia. Super cheap. I have a few houses over there, and they're making really good rental properties. So there's so many ways for you to make money in this thing.
And then using that as a potential credit against another deal or another house as well.
Yep.
No, we're not. I'm gonna save all of these. They're gonna be up. The limit that they let us have it up. But we're gonna end it right there. If y'all have any questions, If you have any referrals or anybody that's looking to buy a house that need to purchase a house, if you have any particular houses that you want to sell or anything, just inbox Chris and share the information as well. He's a contact that you have the opportunity to make money. So that's why you're here, because you have a resource now that you can reach out to if you have a particular deal that you need to get done. So
Yep.
right now is the perfect opportunity to reach out. So if you have any questions, like I said, just contact us, inbox me. And like I said, I know a little bit, so I'm always learning, and we're going to get to working.
A little bit. Yeah, but we
But
we
yeah,
always learning. But that guy knows a lot. I learned a lot from that guy. So
yeah.
yeah.
But word, man. But yeah, I'll hit you up, man. We'll chop it up again, plan out something else next week. Maybe another topic. Take a look back at what we talked about. Make sure y'all send the questions as well. But I appreciate your time, man. Get that money. Get that money.
Let's get it.
All right, man. Peace out. Peace
Y'all
and
have a
love,
good
y'all.
one. All right.
All right.